We been hanging outside, ain't going in. Yeah.
Alright, we back. We outside. Who am I outside with, man?
You outside with ASAP Koolie, man.
ASAP Koolie.
For sure.
It's been a long time since the people done seen you, man. Where you been?
I just been put up, trying to make 100, 200, 300 bands.
For sure. Alright, so we outside, man. Tell the people, where you from, how you grew up, what's your upbringing. Give them a little background.
I'm from Warner-Robin. I was born in Atlanta though, but I'm from Warner-Robin, and I've been here my whole life basically.
We say we from Warner-Robin. What side you from?
Okay, so there's the South, and there's the North. I've been on the North a lot. I've been to the South before. I was raised on the North a lot, but I'm from Fagan Mill.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I heard, like, cause I heard a lot of the mill talking in your rap, so I ain't even know you was from Warner-Robin. I had ties down here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, some people don't like. So it's the North and the South, but like Fagan Mill like an island, so it's really by itself. Like it don't get brung up when you talk about North and South.
All right, cool. So I like to kick it like this, man. How was your mental health?
Mental health. Okay, so mental health, you gotta my mental health's great. You gotta stay positive. You gotta stay optimistic. A dude, we ain't supposed to have feelings, so they say.
Oh, damn.
But you just gotta stay optimistic, hope for the best. Cause it's supposed to shine. It's supposed to shine after it rain, they say.
Oh God. Tell these people how you got your rap name, man.
I got my rap name from my cousin. We call him 10. But back in the day, they had a little app. Everybody was on social media called Kik, K-I-K.
Mm-hmm.
And, we used to text everybody on there. He always had the name KOOLEY at the end of here, though, with the K-O-O-L-I-E. Actually, with ASAP Koolie, I believe. That wasn't his actual kit name, but the login now you can see under it.
Right.
And I just always wanted to be like Cuz growing up, so I just took that and ran with it. I've been running with it for a couple of years now, though.
Yeah, man. I see. Tell me this, like, what got you even into music? Like, what started that, that foundation?
Okay, so I always liked the music, right? And I think what made me start rapping was, I don't know, Lil Wayne just always been my favorite rapper, but the first time I ever rapped was, I believe, was like 10th grade summer, and I was with my homeboy Prentice. Shout out Prentice, man. I was with my homeboy Prentice, and we had hit the studio first time. So what really made me rap, I say, is basically being good at it already.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So why not?
So what that first song that you made, like, is it still available for people to hear?
Yeah, it's still available on SoundCloud. That's where a lot of the first songs are.
Mm-hmm.
Like SoundCloud, Spin Reel and stuff like that.
Was it good though?
Yeah, it's heat.
It's still heat.
Fact, still
today.
Heat to the day.
For
sure.
I'm gonna go check it out. We gonna see if it's still heat. All right, so for sure, you get your rap name, man. You get everything going. Like, what I'm saying, who your influences as far as, like, you said Wayne.
Right.
Give me some more influences on your style. You know what I'm saying, how you came about with your style.
Okay, so I say my musical style is really like, I can't really compare it to nobody. You see what I'm saying? I can't really compare the musical style to nobody, but like if I was to took after somebody's steps, like in the music, I don't really know. Like I really just started my own path, but I'm just following it, so I can't say. But musically influenced, probably just Lil Wayne.
All right, we'll put it like this. Give me your top 5 artists that you listened to growing up. You know what I'm saying? You're just growing up around where you come from and all that. Okay,
so growing up, niggas was on Lil Wayne growing up. My top 5 though, I'm gonna say Lil Wayne. Everybody listen to NBA, so I gotta put NBA. Baby stayed relevant, I gotta put Baby. Whoever just popping that we listened to coming up, Rilo. The whole hood was listening to Rilo at one point. And then we got, after Rilo, I got, this ain't in no specific order, but I got one more to make it 5. I say we were listening to, well, for my section, we were listening to Ola. Coming Up, right? We were listening to Ola Coming Up. So that had a lot of influence on that too, though. Just the music we were listening to.
All right, cool. Kicking it like this. How, like, growing up, how was your environment? You know what I'm saying? Everybody pretty much, you know what I'm saying, we black, we from the hood. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much grow up with the same thing. Like, kind of break it down, like, your everyday life as growing up as a young, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so growing up, it was more like my parent was in my life. I had both of my parents. They provided, they did what they could. But, you know, like you said, everybody got their own trials and tribulations. So some of the stuff that you wanted, you had to get by yourself. And that's still to the day, though. That's really like how it was growing up. If you wanted something more than what they provided, you had to get it yourself.
Oh, God. All right, so, you know, just coming up, so I'm pretty sure you rapping to be financially stable. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
What's gonna get you to the next level? Like, what's gonna get Koolie to the next level to where he financially stable? He making money from rap music. Like, what's gonna get you there?
I think we're gonna get me there. I ain't gonna just put it on something now. I'm gonna put it on myself too. First off, you gonna need I'm gonna need more dedication. Honestly, I don't like rapping, but I'm good at it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need more dedication.
Why you don't? Before you go, why you don't like rapping? You know what I mean? You a rapper,
right?
What's the deal with that?
The reason I don't like rapping is because I believe I freestyle. I don't write anything, and I can go through it fast or whatever. I can make a song fast, but like after 1 or 2 songs, it just get boring. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm just in the mood to keep going. But if I'm in the mood to keep going, I still want, you know, go all day. Or if I'm rapping out and I might want to take a break, and my breaks be longer than they supposed to, so it's gonna take like, you know, just myself first.
Right.
Just applying.
All right, so I mean, kicking like that. So you know what I'm saying, like you say, you don't like rap, you know, and a lot of people may be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They make music because they know it's an ends to the means. You know what I'm saying? So, like, put like this, like, what make it exciting for you?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what made rap exciting for me? I said it kept me going. Like when we were younger, we had a different type of wave going on. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole city. Like we had the whole city on lock. So like it was probably just seeing it or pulling up to the gas station and hearing it, somebody else playing it, or seeing it on social media, somebody else playing it. There was a lot of that going on back in the day, and it just kept us all motivated. And I had a lot of homeboys, and they'd post it, and then it just go crazy. Like, see, I had homeboy that didn't go to my school.
Right.
So it just spread it faster. And it was a wave. And like that wave now still goes on. You see what I'm saying? The wave of what motivate me, it probably still that. It's still the same thing.
Word. I mean that's deep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, what comes with the rap is fame and popularity. So you being the person that you is, right? You see me like, you know what I'm saying, you like to yourself.
Right.
So how would you even like control the people, the fans want to come up to you and stuff like that, like conversations and pictures and like being out in the scene like that? How would you control that? I'm really humble. You see what I'm saying? So I really can't tell you that money won't change me, cause I ain't got that much that made me think about that yet. But as of the way I treat people, that'll probably never change. You know. I just had ran into a little kid, you know. I run into little kids sometimes, and they be like, I think I know you. They'll say, but I really know where they know me from. But I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I say like, oh, you sure? I might hit them with a, you sure? Or I might put it on my homeboy. They be like, you rap? I might put it on my homeboy there with me. Nah, you got me confused with him, man. Just messing with him. But I see stuff like that all the time, though. That's really inspiration. Oh God! See, I mean that's an exciting aspect to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm jumping to it. How I seen you first. You know what I'm saying? You know, Slug. I grew up with Slug. You know what I'm saying? We was in the same high school. Me and his brother was in the same. You know what I'm saying? So when I've been paying attention. I pay attention to his music. I'm like, damn, okay. He dropped a song. I think it was scripting back to business.
Right.
Let's get straight to business. I'm kicking it out. You know that song.
Facts.
What'd you say on the hook?
Man, rockin' no gold, we got diamonds and silver. Might fly the pinch, brought them ball with the steppers. Clip over 10 piece, no nuggets like Denver. Can't sit at my table for paying for dinner. Told her I love her, I'm lying like Simba. Shit finna get spooky, skipped over September. And I've been ballin' since I can remember. Yeah, we ain't for play, give a fuck about contenders.
I know
You gonna come like, hold up. Like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like,
we gotta find out, man.
I heard the hook. I was like, I ain't even heard the verse yet.
Right.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, like hold up, like
Nigga going crazy.
The cadence and the flow and the way you deliver them bars, I was like, okay, he ain't coming like that. The verse come on, I'm like, I'm not you tough.
Yeah.
And I type you in all your shit. So, like, what, like, how you even like come up with these bars or piece this shit together? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, so back then I was writing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's why I was like no breath on the beat. And
Right.
what I mean by no breath is like
Straight
no
through.
spaces.
Straight through.
All the way through. I was writing back then. So that's probably how I came up with it. You know, I feel like if I write, it'll be a lot more crazier stuff to be said. But freestyling too. Freestyling still you don't know what you're gonna say. But that song was definitely wrong. So how I came up with them bars, I say, you know, like just being able to rhyme. That's really all rapping is. I feel like anybody can rap. When you freestyle, you just gonna punch in and punch out. And if it rhyme, you keep going.
Keep going.
See what I'm saying? So basically I come up with them bar, I might just go into my how I just be feeling today. And how I'm feeling today, I'm just gonna go off that. The first bar definitely gonna be how I'm feeling today.
Yeah, cause like I'm listening, dog, and me, I'm sitting back and I'm just waiting for the new shit to come,
Right.
just to see if you still coming with that shit, right?
Facts.
Cause me, I'm a rapper too.
Mm-hmm.
So when I listen to other rappers, cause niggas always send me nigga shit like, hey, listen to this. Like, all right, cool. So when I listen to people's music, I listen to it as a hater. You know what I'm saying? So if you make a hater like your music, that mean you got something going.
Right.
Cause everybody make music,
You right.
but do everybody make good music? Is anybody saying something? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I see the video, I'm like, okay, he got video now. Okay, boom, he going crazy. Like I can see the aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like explain your aesthetic. You know, most people gonna try to get their hair done. They gonna try to get like
Right.
explain your style because it's unorthodox. You know
I
what I'm
say
saying?
my style is like I don't know, like I told you, just like I don't have nobody to follow, as in a musical style from my city. Cause my city, I'm gonna be honest, we listen to everybody, like all the people that's already popping. So if you start following one of the major people that's already popping in music, they gonna notice that off rip. You see what I'm saying? That you're
Right.
following him. So like you just gotta come with your own style. It also gets you farther like that, being yourself.
Explain this. So explain your like we in the era of drip fashion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Chains,
Right.
necklace, anything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like explain that because I don't never see you with no jewelry on. I don't never see you with your hair done. You
Right.
free form right now.
Right.
Most niggas be like, let me go get my shit done. Let me get my shit like what's the thought process behind that? Cause like I say, that junk is unorthodox, but it's working for the aesthetic of the music
Right.
and the personality.
Right. It's working for the picture of it.
You get what I'm saying? Cause it ain't what niggas do. Like now you
Right.
wouldn't even look right getting your hair done. Like what cuz doing? Like that ain't hit. You know what I mean? Like so what's your thinking behind that? Why you don't even like go that way?
Okay, so like my hair part, like none of the stuff that you just described is like on purpose. Like you see what I'm saying? So my hair, I probably got it 2-strand twisted when I was younger, right? And I took out the 2-strand twist, but someone got left in, and that's just how this happened to happen. Now the retwist part, like I don't know if I ain't getting it done right, but they only last me like a week.
Oh,
See what I'm
God.
saying?
Oh,
And that really is not supposed to be the case, what I heard. So I just stopped doing that. Actually, I got a retwist appointment coming up though.
But the people never seen you with it done.
Right.
Though. Cause like shit, I get my shit retwisted, right?
Facts.
It only lasts a week. It's out there. But if I know I'm finna go shoot a video, I gotta get my shit touched up before I go shoot that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We like, nah, fuck that shit. We shooting this motherfucker, dog.
Oh, okay? I see what you're saying. Like, where does the just keeping it raw and uncut come from?
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, goddamn. I just come from. I'm just the type of person like if somebody gonna accept you, they gonna accept you for who you is. And not only that, I've been like this and they been messing with me, so I wouldn't really change too much.
You let the music just do the.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The music gonna speak for it.
And it is. Now I've been following your tape series, right? You don't put a lot of songs on there. What's the mindset behind that? You put like maybe 5 on this one, 6 on that one. I think you're on number 3 of that series right now.
Right. That's more like some.
Explain the series. Give them the names of the series and stuff like that. Explain like.
Okay, so
what's the
I said the first big project I ever dropped that hit Apple Music and all streams. I said it was called Undomesticated.
Yep.
Basically, being domesticated is being like, domesticated is being like tamed. Like you go take a domesticated animal, you go take an undomesticated animal, and you bring it into your home and make it a pet. Now it's a domesticated animal. So I named the tape Undomesticated, basically untamed. And I dropped 3 of them, 1, 2, 3. And the reason they really don't be that long is basically because I be trying to get done with them and just put them out to the public. So I say like one of the projects that I actually took my time on was probably the 3rd one, cause I ain't just get it out to the public.
Yeah, that's the one that, you know what I'm saying, that's the one,
Yeah, something like that. But everything else was just cause I was get it done and I was rushing on them. And they still went crazy. So, stuff like that, man.
All right, so put it like this, right?
Right.
You doing your music, you popping off, you getting a little wave going, right?
Right.
Any management team helping you with this, or you got labels reaching out to you? Like, is you doing this by yourself? Like, who's behind the scenes helping you orchestrate this thing?
Yeah, it's just pretty much me and the bros. There ain't no labels. Ain't nothing like that big reaching out. I had a couple folk on Instagram with the blue check say something, but you know they say that to everybody. Feel me? Just complimenting me.
Management,
like that.
Got any management?
Oh no, ain't no management. I looked into some management stuff like that before, but you know people sell dreams.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But it's just me though.
All right, so explain this. How you get connected with Slug, you know what I'm saying? I think I got like 2 or 3 songs together.
Right, that's my people.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the connection with that? Like how y'all met, you know what I'm saying? He doing music, you doing music, how y'all connect on that?
Right, that's my people. We probably met, I think we met on some music. We met on the music tip. Shout out to Cuz, that's my people. But me and bruh, it's deeper than music. But we definitely met on the music tip. See what I'm saying? Cause when I'm gonna be honest, you gotta keep it a buck. When you speak on music, out the folks that made it, some names you gotta bring up, even if you don't like the way they rap. And Cuz one of the names you gotta bring up.
They try not to though, but Cuz is the one.
You gotta bring them up.
Like they try to talk around certain people that's really making noise with the music, man.
You feel me?
And Slug been doing this, you know, a while back. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my city personally, you'll turn up fast off clout, not your skill set.
Do you feel like you got enough respect in your city as far as like being known for the music? Like you feel like this shit working?
Oh yeah. I do, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like I'm known musically.
For sure. All right. So kicking like this, right? You know what I'm saying? So nobody behind the scenes, you know, so
right.
you got that cleared up. Cause most niggas got
management team, right?
You know what I mean? So like, are you seeking for any management team, right? Do you feel like that's gonna take you to a different stratosphere, or you feel like you can just keep doing what you're doing, as long as you dropping dope music, you'll get somewhere, or you feel like you need that?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like my city is a little bit smaller. You see what I'm saying? So like, I don't know nobody came up out of here musically yet.
Facts.
So my city is a little bit smaller, and I had in my mind that I can do it by myself too. But it really takes somebody to know somebody, or something like a management team, to even get you on your way. Sometimes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes. But like, if the right person here, you can do it yourself. If your music good, you feel me? If you got a fan base and it's getting pushed around the world, not just in your city, you might not need a management team. Me personally, I do feel like a management team would be cool beside the bros. See what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own thing going on. But with a management team, it's just them focusing on you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, come on now.
So a management team won't be bad. You know, my city is a little bit smaller. Like, if you coming up out of here, you hard.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cause we small knit, you know what I'm saying? And everybody doing it.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take a little bit more than a normal, you know what I'm saying, push.
Right.
To do that. Unless you just go viral for some odd reason around this motherfucker.
Right. Cause that's just another point that I'm bringing up. Like, I fought with Ice Spice, her music cool, but like, Shorty dropped off on some crazy. She blew up on a crazy little song. You see what I'm saying? But it was just because the area she was in, like they known for music already.
And that wave was just starting to go somewhere, and then boom, she shot out because she was the first one on that wave type shit. That's how it be. All right, kicking like this. So I think we pretty much dive into, you know what I'm saying, ASAP Koolie. What I touch on, what we doing, we outside, right? So we talk about the cultures, certain things that going on in like hip hop news and stuff, right?
Right.
So the biggest thing right now for me, I like to ask everybody because I be having like major discussions about this, right? So you know, Quavo, Offset, Migos,
right.
Takeoff,
right.
RP Take, you know what I'm saying? So you remember when
RP Take for sure.
RP Take.
I fuck with Take.
You remember when Migos dropped their solo projects, right?
Right.
I'm gonna ask you, did you listen to any of those projects?
Solo project. I don't think I listened to none of their solo project. Nah. All the projects of them, I think I probably, if I listen to the Migos, all three of them on the song most of the time.
Yeah, so you ain't even heard they solo joint.
Right.
All right, cool. Well, they dropped solo projects a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying, just see how that was gonna work for them to be in solo, because everybody was like, I want to hear Quavo on the album by himself. I want to hear Take. I want to hear Offset. So they did that, right? Right now, you know, Take gone. You know what I'm saying? RP Take once again. Offset and Quavo not, you know what I'm saying, not communicating or being homies like they used to be, per se.
I seen.
Yeah. Now, have you heard any of their solo song? Like you heard Take Quavo new song he just dropped, Honey Bun?
No, I haven't heard that.
All right, so Quavo dropped. Matter of fact.
So is it Heat? Heat is what you saying?
All right, we'll just do it like that, dog. I'm gonna ask you to play the song for you. And what is it?
You heard it? You heard it, Lil Jemma? No.
I'm gonna play it for you, Jed, you know. Nah, Offset ain't dropped his solo joint. I'm gonna play Offset snippet, but I'm gonna play you what it is, Honey Bud. Why I can't find it? There you go.
Tap it. Bet for sure.
So you ain't heard Quavo solo song or
right?
Know, I'm finna play it for you. Here you go.
Okay, man.
I ain't play the whole joint.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that, man?
My thoughts on that right there is, I think he back in his bag.
Yeah.
Basically, he's saying from what I've just heard that he back in his bag, and like he don't want nobody to feel sorry for him, and he still got that fire on him. Maybe got that fire on him because he just didn't have it on him, but his brother died, so now that fire back on him.
That's deep. There's a couple lines I didn't like though.
Yeah. They
want to see me on TV playing basketball. I don't like that line because like he could have just been more clever with it. But the first verse was crazy.
Yep.
I think he went a little light on the second one, and I wasn't really. Me personally, the hook, Honey Bun, can you do something for me? I understand the 21 Drake Jones.
Right.
I ain't want him to do that.
Yeah, he could at least use that beat for that if you were gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so I feel like the beat's so crazy that you gonna spin the song.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna spin the song in the club because that beat crazy.
Beat crazy.
That's Quavo's song. That's his rendition. I'm gonna play you. I don't think it's the full version of this Offset song, but it's a snippet nonetheless. I'm gonna play this shit.
I could've kept it to myself, they can't be too upset. I done broke bread, cut checks, they can't be too upset. I took that rope off my neck, they couldn't be too upset. Let's go. Niggas still bite my style, they can't be too upset. I done laid low for a while, they can't be that upset. Niggas lost all my respect, they can't be that upset. Niggas point fingers at set and they ain't even done nothing yet. Fuck it up. 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 Fuck it up.
All right, so that was a snippet of the Offset song that coming out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's your thoughts on the snippet?
Personally, Set my favorite rapper out of all of them, and I know he could snap crazier than that.
Man, that nigga Set crazy, man. I ain't, you know, that's why I'm like in between of the situation. I'm like, I like Quavo. for the hooks. He killed the hooks.
Yeah, right.
I like Offset verses.
Right.
I like how Takeoff be floating on that
Me
bitch.
too, now. They hard.
You know what I'm saying? But if Offset and Offset and Quay get together, cause them two songs like sound similar in a certain way, like the beat selections and all that shit. Man, these boys will still be up. Like I don't know why they doing that. All right, so that's that, right? So just by hearing them two songs, right?
Right.
This year, this a new year. They finna start dropping. Who you think gonna be coming harder this year, man? Quavo or Offset?
I think the fan favorite is Quavo. I'm gonna be honest. I think the fan favorite is Quavo for some people. I personally like Set, so I'm gonna go with Set just cause he rap different. And like he got bars. I ain't saying Quavo ain't got bar, but like Set got that flow.
Right.
Make your head bob off your neck flow.
Okay. I mean, you can't beat that.
Yeah,
You can't beat that.
Right.
All right, so you know what I'm saying, dive into some news, right? Did you hear about the T.I. and Boosie situation when they got into a little altercation about was T.I. snitching, was T.I. not snitching?
I think I did see that. Yep.
For sure. So recently, T.I. threw a paperwork party, in Atlanta, pulling up his paperwork showing that he didn't snitch on nobody, right? He invited Boosie to come through. Boosie declined the offer, and he never came through. But this thing was a big old situation. I think I want to say they did it at Magic City, but I'm not sure because there was a lot of people in that joint.
Right.
Recently, they were going back and forth on the internet. Like Boosie, cause they got an album together. Boosie T.I. got an album together. From Boosie words, he said the album is better than Drake and 21 album, right? So the people really need to hear this album. You know what I mean? But
Definitely.
Boosie cut it off because he said he ain't finna be doing no music with no nigga that snitch. Even though T.I. said he snitched on the dead on some information that he volunteered and nobody asked about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they recently been seen in the airport photographed together. What you think that conversation was like when Boosie seen T.I. and T.I. seen Boosie?
I think that conversation was like, I think they squashed it based on the picture, based on the caption of the picture too. But you know the internet can put what they want. But I hope they squashed it though, cause like I don't condone snitching at all. I'm gonna get that off. I'm gonna just get to that point. I don't condone snitching. So if he did snitch, it really shouldn't be no conversation. But if Boosie's still talking to him, he gotta feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Cause Boosie don't condone snitching either, from what I seen.
Oh nah, and there's zero tolerance for that
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But put it like this, dude. All right, so with the situation, right? T.I. said he snitched on his dead cousin that was dead, but he said he got paperwork saying that he didn't snitch. Based off that right there, do you think he was a snitch? Even though he said he did say he told,
Right.
but his paperwork say different. Is he a like how we marking that?
Yeah, we definitely gonna mark that as a snitch. Just because he said it.
He said it.
It really ain't much to talk about.
Ain't really ain't much to talk about that. That's something that he brought to us.
Yep, definitely.
It's crazy. All right, so I know. Are you a fan of Lil Uzi?
I listen to some of the Uzi songs, but I ain't really like played them on like personally. Like I listen to Lil Uzi, somebody else put them on, but I ain't played them personally myself since like that Ronda Rousey
Whoa.
and stuff like that.
Whoa, you ain't played Uzi since Ronda Rousey?
Yeah, man, that Ronda Rousey was hard, man.
Well, you missed out. You missed out on some shit.
He going crazy?
Man, Uzi's going crazy. You listen to Uzi? Dang, Uzi is like, well, you know what I'm saying? The Uzi pretty used to.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. A nigga that, if we talking lyrically, out of all them niggas like Lil Pump, anybody that
Triple Red.
famous, yeah, all them type niggas, lyrically I got Uzi.
You got
Definitely.
Uzi. Okay, cool. You got the Famous Dead?
I said you got Dex.
Dang, he said Famous Dead. That was a curveball right there. Boy.
Famous Dex get money though, but I don't think he can rap. Just me personally.
Famous Dead's like that nigga created some shit back then, man. That nigga
Yeah, he did. Otherwise, he wouldn't be where he was.
That nigga had some shit back then. I would never say that nigga ain't that nigga no more. Cause I'm like, that nigga had the way.
Oh God.
Nah, he ain't, but he did it to himself though.
Nah, one nigga that I do like in that category, I like Yachty, especially that new thing he just dropped.
Y'all
And see,
going
TikTok
crazy.
out now, and TikTok got these niggas going crazy, even if the song, but
Yachty all on TikTok, bro.
Know what
Not
I'm
even the
saying?
same song. It's different songs
That's
that's
what
just going viral for
know what
Yachty,
I'm
bro.
saying.
That shit, that shit's stupid, bro.
Know what I'm saying?
I can't believe this. Like people used to shit on Yachty, bro.
God, they did.
Talk about how they bad one of those lyricists. He
One
can't
hit.
rap.
One hit record. Yup.
This nigga. Do y'all know this nigga ran for Drake? The last song Drake did drop, it came from a Yachty reference. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to that Drake and 21 album, it's like 3 songs on that Yachty wrote for Drake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the verses, but the hooks for sure. Yachty wrote them hooks. You get what I'm saying? So
Facts.
Yachty, he different. He wrote some City Girl shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard.
He all over the place. So we gotta salute.
Gotta respect that. I'm gonna keep it a buck though. Nigga like Yachty been relevant a long time.
On game. Like since the beginning, he since the beginning of the way. Like when Uzi first dropped, Trippie Redd for a K, Yachty was there.
Like he necessarily never cooled down. Like I don't put on Money Bag personally myself, but he another one of them niggas. If you look at his career, he never cooled down.
Never cooled down.
See what I'm saying?
He keeping one in the chamber just in case nigga thought I was asleep.
Right.
Put one in that holster, man. Let that bitch go. But why I'm speaking on Uzi, because the industry getting crazy, bro. It's getting demonic out here, dog. Uzi got a devil on his back. You get what I'm saying? Like he got a portrait of Satan on his back.
Oh man.
And then recently he just got a tattoo on his tongue of an upside down cross. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he do crazy shit. He had the diamond in his head at one point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He go with JT. He got on stage. He said he don't turn the city girl into something. I don't know. What you feel about this industry, man? This industry demonic, man. Like, what's going on?
I had seen some other stuff. You seen what Woe Vicky had said?
Yeah. She said Lil Nas X really ain't gay.
Yeah, I seen. She
crazy.
said she had a couple people that went to school with him and like they say he wasn't even gay. So like, basically she saying he sold his soul when he got in the industry.
I believe that.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go down that path right there.
Oh hell no.
Cause like people like Koolie and Rich Homie Quan, niggas that everybody know but still ain't necessarily mainstream popping. I believe they didn't sell their soul either.
Nah, they just getting money.
Yep, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? They not mainstream, so we talk about different stratospheres. Like that nigga Lil Nas X is a different
definitely
level.
Yep.
He Grammy Award winning type nigga. You get
played
what I'm
in different countries type nigga.
You get what I'm saying? So that shit ain't even on our radar to even get it. Cause that shit is kind of crazy though, like how the industry is. So I was gonna jump into the Lil Nas X, but you beat me to the point. But you know what I'm saying? Woe Vicky saying that. So Woe Vicky, she kind of a hypocrite though. You see how she came in the game, saying that she was a black melanin woman and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she came in like that talking. She was on the Instagram with the little video saying I'm black and I'm a woman, I'm a black woman and all that type of stuff. And now she's found God type shit. I ain't no spiritual like religious person there like that. You get what I'm saying? I just be saying shit and I just be calling this shit out.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Now she being a hypocrite. You get what I'm saying? Like just like Boot Gang, cause she dated Boot Gang. And you know how he came in the game,
right? And
now he done found God or some shit like that. So, like, and they trying to expose the industry, but I believe that the Lil Nas X shit.
I kind of believe that too.
It kind of weird.
I kind of believe that too.
Cuz came in,
he wasn't gay.
You feel me? Like that song wasn't even on that type of wave, bro. Like, and then your past history when like, so why you the industry, bro? The industry. Do you feel like that shit gonna mess up a lot of, cause like this shit oversaturated anyway, the rap game. Do you feel like this shit gonna mess up like niggas wanting to get into the industry and shit like that?
Yeah, I think it definitely. I think it gonna stop niggas from reaching their highest potential. They gonna stop you when you on the rise, and they gonna ask you to sell your soul, maybe something like that. Like it gonna stop good niggas from reaching their highest potential. There's some niggas out here that really don't care for that, like me. Like I'm cool with being a thousandaire. But if you want to get into like a different bracket of money, most of the time it come with your soul being involved in the industry at least. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's a fact. Though,
that's just what we was always taught. You see what I'm saying about the industry?
Yeah, I mean the industry is a treacherous place, man. You gotta have a strong mindset to even get into this shit, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I got one more story. Let me find that motherfucker though, because I'm tripping. I had that shit in my note. I don't want to say cuz name wrong. Let me find that nigga cuz. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So, I don't know if you're familiar with this story, man, but his name is BTB Savage. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of him before?
Yeah, I seen BTB. I seen the little story.
Was you familiar with his music before the situation happened?
Oh, no, I never listened to him.
All right, so, basically, you know the story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He booked the studios. He somebody paid him for a feature.
Right.
And they came to the crib and he was gonna record, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and they were gonna do the song at the crib. So as they in the crib, he brought an extra guy with him. He brought his uncle and then the actual guy who supposed to be doing the feature. So as he sent up everything, Buddy said, "Let me go to the car." Now BTB locked the door. Cause that just some hood shit. Like, you ain't not finna walk out my house. I'm gonna leave that bitch open. I'm gonna lock it. You gonna knock back on it. Cause we ain't in an apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you finna bring more niggas. You never know.
Right.
So goddamn, as he do that, Buddy that's in the crib pull out the weapon on him and aiming to tell him give him everything you got. Cause BTB was flexing on Instagram. Got the chain, got the money, got the, you know what I'm saying, got the drip, got everything. So Buddy talking about run it because you been doing all that flexing, not run that shit, right? So
right.
BTB, he ain't finna run that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't finna run that. He kind of make it seem like he was finna give some of his stuff up, and then they got into a tussle with the gun, and there was a situation where his girl in the crib with his baby in the crib, right? Goddamn, they get into a tussle. BTB ended up shooting the guy. He said he shot him like several times. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Let me run that back. Get into a scuffle with the gun. BTB what you say? Goddamn, why I'm losing my
his girlfriend.
Hold on, let me. I'm messing up my train of thought. I'm gonna cut this shit out. I'm gonna cut it up.
Sell it.
All right, so BTB kind of like sent him to his girlfriend to be like, "Hey man, shoot this nigga, man. Shoot this, get him, like get this guy." You know what I mean?
Right.
So she terrified and she ended up taking shots at him. You know what I'm saying? So Buddy leaking out, Buddy getting shot. Dude ended up coming back from the car and he hear the commotion. So he started shooting through the door, hoping to hit BTB or somebody in the crib, you know what I'm saying? And then BTB was like, all Buddy had to do was just kick the door open if they really wanted to kill me and draw down on me. But Buddy shot through the door at BTB because he the one that came back from the car.
Right.
And ended up leaving. So he left. So BTB got the guy on the floor, he bleeding out. Now, you in this situation, right? You got your kid in the other room. You got your girl just shot this man because BTB ain't shoot him at all. You get to the point where this dude's still alive. He shot several times. He's still alive. He's still trying to fight for his life. He gonna say, "Hey man, just give me up, man. Just give me to the hospital. I got kids. I got this. I got that." Would you let this man? Did you let this man bleed out, suffer, or you like as you walk out, or would you do what he did? BTB just walked out, just let Buddy bleed out. How would you handle that situation? Would you do the same thing BTB did, or you'll handle that situation different?
Yeah, I'd probably walk out too. Mm-hmm. Just because that was the dude on the floor, that wasn't his plan to be on the floor.
Nah.
See, his plan was to try to put you on the floor.
But what if he lived though?
Right.
What if he lived and like
and he come back?
He come back. like you ain't take him out, so now he like retaliation. You know they gonna do it anyway.
Right.
But he live now. Like, nah, we ain't gonna let little Buddy get out like that. So they gonna try to avenge him whether he died or he didn't die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll still let him just bleed out.
Yeah, I'd probably let him bleed out. And if he live and he come back the next time, he gonna really die. But guess what? The smart nigga live stronger than the tough nigga, so we ain't gonna stay in the same crib. We still gonna move.
Yeah, for sure.
But if he come back, yeah.
Now, BTB being the flexer that he is,
right?
He took a picture in the blood spill.
I seen.
You know what I'm saying? And then, posted on Instagram, right? Now, this is, he done an interview with Vlad TV, so he basically like taunting the enemies at this point. He's still in the same city. He don't stay in that crib.
Right.
He's still in the same city. How would you move after that, man? Like, is you relocating, period?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna relocate, and I ain't gonna post on that dude blood either, cause I had seen in the interview, the actual brother of the nigga that died was like, "It's great, bro." You see what I'm saying? Like the brother was like, "The nigga tried you and you defended yourself as you were supposed to."
As you were supposed to.
So, but the nigga started standing in his blood and all that. I really don't know what he thought was coming behind that.
Nah, that
the same people that you said it was the same people that said it was cool, as if in these folks scared, they just gonna leave it alone as cool came to get you. They really gave you a pass.
Yeah, I mean,
so he brought that on himself. He really seen fame. That's what he seen when he did that. He seen a way to boost up his music, I guess.
Yeah, he seen.
And
something.
it did that.
But get what happened?
It came with his life. He paid with his life for it.
Exactly. They came back and got him, caught him in traffic, man. You know what I'm saying? Another one bites the dust, as them folks say. You get what I'm saying? All right, so we gonna I got one more question.
For sure.
I like to ask you a question like this right here, man. You being a rapper, you being an artist. Do the DJs break the records now, or do the internet break the records?
What you mean?
Like, you know how back in the day, DJs take a record, break it, play it a million times in the club, and it start going everywhere, right?
Right.
And you got the internet, you post a song, that bitch might go viral. You know what I'm saying? That bitch be everywhere.
Right.
So is it still the same with the DJ breaking this shit or the internet breaking it?
Me personally, my personal opinion, definitely these days and time is the internet.
Okay.
That's my personal opinion.
All right, so go ahead.
It's really crazy how it did work back in the day. Like, the DJ was the one that had to put a nigga on.
Yeah. Now they want $20 to spin it every time. I'm gonna play your song, but you gonna give me $20 every time. like what? That ain't breaking records. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
You gotta actually believe in that Joan and just play it off the script.
You feel me? And a lot of my city really, I don't know why they ain't know that. Like, my city the tight, like, everybody in competition, so they gonna charge you. I don't know why it's like that. Like, niggas don't wanna. We already so small. Everybody should be trying to put everybody else on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what their platform for, man. Oh God.
For real.
All right, so tell me this, right? You got that record that you know that you feel like it's gonna go.
Right.
You got an Instagram model, she got 100,000 followers, right? You got a DJ, he got 250,000 followers. Who you giving that record to? You giving it to that model, or you giving it to that DJ? And she got less followers than that DJ. Who you getting it to?
I think I'm gonna give it to the DJ, just because he into the music industry. But Shorty got a lot of followers too, though, and all it take it for her to post it on her platform as well. But I'm probably still gonna go with the DJ just because he already got people that's into music on his platform. She might have less than him, even though she got people they might not be into music like the DJ platform. You see,
That's
I'm gonna
tough.
definitely go with the DJ.
That's tough. All right, so closing it out, man. This your commercial, you know what I'm saying? If people want to know who you is, follow you, where to find you, what you got coming up next, you know what I'm saying? This your commercial, let it fly.
So I'm ASAP Koolie, man. Y'all can find me on Instagram at the real ASAP Koolie. You can find me on YouTube at ASAP Koolie, ASAP KOOLIE. We doing numbers on there. We getting thousands of views. You know what I mean? Just shout out to the bro. Shout out to the one that's still here. And we ain't gonna be here too long.
On God. And that's what we outside with. Gone.
For sure.